Welcome to the Skokie Valley Bike Path. Good morning, everyone. I am coming to you today from the city of Libertyville, Illinois. It is at this point where we are going to ride the Skokie Valley Bike Path. It looks like the Skokie Valley Bike Path is about 9.5 miles long. It goes down this way here. I believe it ends right around Lake Rd. The northern end of this trail intersects with the North Shore Bike Path, which is what this is right here. If you continue down this way, you can basically make your way all the way to Lake Michigan. So if I remember correctly, the trail is paved the entire way, 9.5 miles south. This will be our second time on this trail. I believe it's been a couple years since we've been on this. The trail is short enough where I like to make this into a loop ride. So the ride I'm going to be doing today is my Skokie Valley Loop, which I believe is somewhere between 24 and 26 miles. And we're going to catch 2 glimpses of Lake Michigan on this loop. So let's talk about trail parking at the moment. There is no trail parking here on the north end of the Skokie Valley Bike Path. So what we ended up doing, there's a Target store right down over here, and we just parked in the very back corner of their lot. I have seen multiple people with bikes do this, so it seems that Target doesn't really have a problem with it. But when you park over at Target, you'll have access to obviously their restroom. There's a Chipotle over there. There's a Potbelly's restaurant. So I'll put a video up on the screen, but basically we just rode from the Target down this way, and now we're at the very top of the Skokie Valley Bike Path. So the trail we're going to do today looks like this. We're over in this corner. We're going to follow this entire trail here, which is the Skokie Valley Bike Path. It ends at Lake Road. We're going to ride on the sidewalk on Lake Road and then come back up on the Robert McClory Bike Path. And then in Lake Forest, we're going to stop and see Lake Michigan. And then up in Lake Bluff, we're going to stop and see Lake Michigan and then make our way back. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so 1.5 miles in, right here at mile marker 8.0, we come across bike path closed. There's a detour sign pointing out to head this way here. I'm not exactly sure what the detour is going to look like, so that'll be interesting to see. There is a gap here in this, so I'm actually going to ride up here. I just want to see exactly what the issue is up there, and then I'll just turn around and come back. Okay, so it's like maybe a mile up. We come across the other side of it to see what the actual detour is all about. It looks like, as I get closer here, that there's a bridge missing. Okay, so don't get too close to the edge. So this is why we can't make it across. It's a bridge that went right across this way, and it's, as you can see here, completely down. I don't see any signs of construction that they're actually in the process of building, so it looks like this might actually be out for quite a while. Okay, so now we're just going to head back a mile or so this way and hop on that detour and check out what that looks like and see where it reconnects with the trail. Okay, so we're back at mile marker 8. Here is the detour, Laurel Avenue, headed this way here. So let's see what this detour looks like. Okay, so that was a much larger detour than I had originally thought it was going to be. So the trail goes back this way, you're back on the trail. So here is when you're heading north. So what we're gonna do, just to see as far as we can get, I imagine just to the other side of that downed bridge. So there's enough room for us to cut through. We'll just cut through, see what we could see, and then turn around and come back and then continue on the trail. Okay, so we made it to the other side of the detour here. We can't get a glimpse of the street here. I guess if I had a drone I could, but they have it all sealed off with a fence here. So the detour's right here at an exit for Deer Path Road. So the actual closure is only the bridge over one street, so you really didn't miss much of the trail since we came down both sides of the detour. Okay, so a quick map update here. So we started up here and we made our way down to the detour. The detour has you go all the way down here and then cut back over. And then we just made our way up the other side to see the other side of the detour. Since this is Deer Path Road, which is headed over this way here, on the map here, it looks like, I mean, it could connect. I don't understand why they went all the way down here with the detour. It looks like they could have connected here, but I'm sure there was some reason I'm just not aware of. So now all that's left to do is continue making our way this way towards Highland Park Lake Road at the end of this trail, and then we're going to pick up Lake Road and make our way back north on the Robert McClory Bike Trail. Okay, so that is it for the detour. We're going to be heading back over this way. You can see the end detour sign over here. Take that all the way to Lake Cook Road. So the detour was longer than I thought it was going to be, but wow, do you go past some really awesome looking houses, like I guess they're mansions. Some of those are really huge houses. Very nice. We were riding in the street when you're on Green Bay Road. It's only 30 miles per hour, so it's not so bad. Once we turned on Westleigh Rd, however, the speed limit was higher. So there were some areas with sidewalk, as you saw, some without. So keep that in mind, but it's not the most difficult detour to do. All right, so let's keep heading south. As always, when given an opportunity, let's take a moment to recognize Old Glory, waving in the breeze, as she should. Okay, so we've made it to the end of the Skokie Valley Bike Path here. This would be mile marker 0.0. Yeah, I don't actually see a mile marker sign here. So there's a ton of background noise. I think we have like a car wash over here maybe with the vacuums going. We're doing a bunch of work here on the railroad tracks, and then we're right next to the road here. So as you saw, it basically follows a ComEd right-of-way for the entire 9.5 miles. So it's not exactly the nicest in terms of a view or things to see. There's no restrooms or picnic areas or anything like that. And as you saw, there is a pretty big detour involved with taking this trail now. But the trail does accomplish the goal of making it from Route 176 all the way here to Lake Cook Road. This is a little connector trail that connects right up to the sidewalks over there at Lake Cook Road. So the trail quality was good. I was impressed with that. And there were definitely a bunch of really nice bicyclists on this trail, trying to help guide you around detours, stuff like that. Okay, so that does it for the Skokie Valley Bike Path. So minus the detour, it is basically as I expected. The trail quality is really good, though since it follows the ComEd right-of-way, it's definitely not the most appealing visually, but it will get you to Lake Cook Road if that is your goal. So let me know what you think of the trail in the comments below. If you've ridden this trail and you have a spot that I should check out in more detail next time, definitely let me know in the comments below. If you like this content, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. So that's all I got today for the custom loop using the Skokie Valley Bike Path. I'll catch you on the next ride. Do you have a trail recommendation for me? Let me know in the comments below.